What is going on, you beautiful people? We are 54 days out from our first ever natural bodybuilding show. I repeat myself every time I say this. I sound like a fucking an AI Siri robot. Man, this is not an AI video, just to let you guys know. But I am feeling amazing. Probably the most amazing I've ever felt in prep ever. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I woke up early. I went to bed, at like 12 p.m. the night prior, and I woke up at 9 a.m. I worked 1 to 10 today. I left an hour work early. I left an hour early because I just had like the protected time. So through my job, we have a protected system. So if you work hours, you get this thing called protected time, and you can just use it whenever you want. Like say I don't want to be there, and I have an hour of protected time, I just use it and leave. It's pretty dope. And I could, not use it, but I just thought, I'm like, I want to go home, relax. And I just didn't want to be at work. I mean, it's not the reason why, I was tired or anything. It was just like, I just didn't want to be there. So I decided to go home. I got a package, which I am probably going to do a day in the life tomorrow. And what's funny is because next week, I'm going to be moving out of the house that I'm staying at currently. I filmed a little bit then and there of my prior videos, my past videos of me at my crib. I'm gonna give you guys a full day in the life tomorrow. And I feel like I'm gonna try to stay true to that, because if I don't, then I'm just a wussy. Because I feel like I need to do a day in the life as a bodybuilder. You guys gotta see what I do on a day-to-day basis. Meaning what I eat, what I do, besides me not being at work. This is gonna be a video where I can film that I'm not at work. So you're gonna see a day in the life of a lazy bodybuilder. Not a one that's busy, but I'm usually working 3 days a week. I was doing 4, but they're cutting my hours. Apparently, since you work part-time, they try to cut as much hours as you can during certain periods of the year. And it's just so the higher ups can make more money. And it's kind of like a F you to the face. But at the same time, less hours for me on a bodybuilding prep at 10% body fat, I will not complain. Because, dude, if I sit in my car, my butt hurts. If I sit on this, my butt hurts. You can feel every fiber and every grain on the body, dude. I feel so lean, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong, 10%, I say I would not recommend it, which I don't. But whenever you're 10% and you feel good, bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. But that's all gonna go away when we slam down sushi after a show. Then we're gonna have a Jeff Seed burger clip, and then we're gonna slam a whole bunch of anabolic donuts. And if we are not ending up in the hospital with an IV in our arm, we did not do it right. We have to ER, I wouldn't say ER, PR, I would say food PR or ER. I mean, you have to get both in the same day, you know what I mean? And I hope that makes sense, because if you're not at least going to the ER after all the food you've eaten, after a long prep and all the, the need of food, I don't know what you're doing. You probably just did it wrong. You don't want to lose that body fat. I don't care, bro. I mean, the way I look lean towards my show is the only clips I'm going to be able to get. I mean, I might get clips the day of my show, a post-show workout. But after my show, I plan on doing weekly videos where I actually take time to edit it instead of doing a raw videos. But it just depends on how you guys like this. I might just genuinely do just the raw footage, but I don't know if I'm gonna be as consistent, because this is just an accountability and just a journey and a fight through just everything, and I want you guys to be here for everything. And whenever I'm done with my show, I mean, the only thing I do is make some good ass content rather than giving out some goy slop raw video, which a lot of people do like at the end of the day. But I'd rather make a cool video like I used to, because I did enjoy doing those, a little montages. If you guys go look at my recommendation videos on my on the homepage of my YouTube channel, you can see what I'm talking about. I mean, I've gotten a lot better with editing. When I first started, if you guys look at my first ever video, it was workout from the Arnold. It's 2 years ago. Yeah, no, and you look at that video from one of the most recent ones, let's just say I would just say the Arnold or Olympia video. You can just see the difference, the little slight changes that I've learned a lot. That's the same thing with social media. You learn so much. If you look at my first video, same thing with anyone. No one's gonna make some good ass content. And if they do, I mean, shit, bro, you're blessed. But when you first start doing content, it's going to look sloppy. That's why a lot of people quit. Just oh, my video is not blowing up. It's because it's just on the output of the video. It takes time to practice. It's I was gonna say fries in the bag. You learn to be better at being fries in the bag, but that's kind of stupid. But same thing with anything. You won't be perfect at anything. Like soccer, it takes time to learn something before you get good at it. You know, everyone starts somewhere, and you know, I've gotten really good with social media. Now, not with this Goy Slot put out content, but it's okay because we are Mr. Sam Solik, the natural version of Sam Solik, producing Sam Solik type of videos. Bob Ross, know what I'm saying? I think that's his name, the one who does the little artistic paintings of dicks. But yeah, no, as you guys can tell, I feel amazing. You know, we have a Zimbabwean, and that doesn't give me the reason to be, you know, amped up. I feel amazingly carved up. I feel absolutely just good today. And we'll see, everything could change by the end of the workout. And I'm actually excited to do an hour of cardio today. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I think I'm even excited because I don't have work tomorrow, which is an also amazing thing, you know. Feel good, you know, we're starting to look good. We gotta shave this little beard. I will say, I have a problem with growing my beard hair. That's one thing, like, I don't get no chest hair, I don't get no back hair, but, you know, I don't get no, like, beard hair. Like, some people have grow-ass beards. It might be a genetic thing, or I just have to let it grow out. I've never let it grow out, so after my show, we're going to go full-on commando mode. We are going to go unk status and try to build ourselves, you know, a beautiful beard. We're gonna give it at least like 6 months. 6 months, we're gonna try to, you know, freshen it up. This looks like an homeless dude, and I understand. The haircut, we're also gonna get a fresh cut before the show. Trust me, we are just lazy. We're lazy. As a bodybuilder, I'll admit it, I'm lazy. I'll be laying in bed all day and do cardio at night, bro, to get my 10K steps. It's brutal. And trust me, it's just my body's just tired. I'm tired. My energy levels are at 40. You know, at the end of the day, the only thing about bodybuilding is it's just a big body toll. It's a big body toll, and a lot of people just, you know, put that into perspective of being lazy, but at the same time, it's not lazy because it's just a payoff. My payoff is laying in bed, being a fat chud, being shredded chud. But besides that, we got a new package from our, I was gonna say company, but I'm an athlete from Prozis. If you guys know what Prozis is, it's a supplement company. I'm officially a part of them, so if you guys want, go use my code, CAMK10, CAMK10. I'm not even gonna put the title on there because I just literally slap footage in here. I don't really go too crazy on the editing besides like trimming the clips before and after. Yes, I'm very lazy when it comes to that, but I am doing a lot behind the scenes as any other bodybuilder, as any other person in life. Social media is deceiving, and I'm not saying like I'm a bad person behind the camera, this and that. I'm saying everything is looked to be deceived, and a lot of people go through shit at the end of the day. I feel fine. I'm mentally cool. I wasn't during prep. If you guys, you know, have been here through the journey, we all go through shit, and a lot of people just have so much shit going on that even getting out with a can, you know, they don't want to make it look like they're living a miserable life. My life is very, very complicated, and it's not in the negative ways. It's like, dude, I have so much on my plate with this bodybuilding show that like I try to make the best of it by, you know, throwing a smile on my face and showing just straight positivity towards the camera at the end of the day. And again, I'm doing completely fine, and I'm being completely honest and just blunt with you guys. I'm doing absolutely amazing. Like a month ago, no, not even a month ago, like a couple weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, I don't even remember, but like, if you guys watch the videos, there was a time where I was just like so down. I was so like, I felt terrible. I didn't want to do this anymore, this and that. But that's just mood swings. It's going to happen. Like tomorrow I might feel like terrible. It's just the thing about bodybuilding, and not even bodybuilding, it's just life perspective. Like you'll want to go to the gym, you'll not want to go to the gym, but wow, speaking like rap god. This is what I'm saying. I could be a rapper someday, but I choose not to. I choose to make a YouTube video for you guys because I just speak too fast. I got that rhythm, I got that flow, and I'm just, you know, a fast speaker. But you're going to have your days where you don't want to work out. You're going to have your days where you don't want to put the time and effort in the gym, but that is where the discipline comes in, and the payoff for being able to just get past that and just keep pushing hard. You are going to go so far in life if you just push through, even if you don't want to. There's days where I don't even want to work out. Probably 50% of the days, like, dude, I just want to go home, eat some Goy Slop, watch some TV, play some video games, dude. Play some video games. I don't even remember the last time I got to enjoy playing video games. I used to love playing Fortnite. Video games is another dopamine release that I love to do. Even basketball. But I can't even do any of that. Everything's a sacrifice, but there's always a payoff at the end of the day. And I know after my show, it means to get to work because I'm going to try to get people in shape. I want to start helping people instead of trying to do this, trying to focus on myself. I want to help people. So I'm going to offer coaching. I'm going to offer maybe even one free coaching trial for one of my clients. You can get free coaching, free everything, meal plan, all that. I mean, you just have to pay for your groceries. I mean, that's everyone. But dude, I really am serious about helping people, and I try my best. Even in the comments, when someone asks for anything, I'm always answering every single comment. I'm trying to help every single one of you guys, and that is my main goal at the end of the day. And I also just want to, increase my mindset. I want to get better with my faith. It's a little hard to get better with my faith with how much stuff I have going on, but I want to get better with my faith. I want to help people and just, ascend. Let's just say essentially ascend, become Chad. Those are the terms we use out today. But I also just want to just make a change. I want to also build my platform, build my name, and help people for the better good. And that's just that. But today's a chest day. I'm Mr. Yappington today. The little Zimbabwe hits like the right center of the brain, and then it's like, oh shit. Well, we're upcharging, and our pre-workout's ending out of our system, and then we're gonna be cooked for our workout. And this is the reason why pump's gonna be mid today, or we're gonna look anabolic as hell. But chest day today, we're gonna do some little chest flies, shoulder tries. We're gonna do some chest, shoulders tries. We're not gonna include everything. We're just gonna do some, basic workouts, get a little pump going, and yeah, just look absolutely sick after the gym. So without further ado, cue the music. I almost said something out of pocket. It's okay. Cue the music, bro. A new posing spot that we found. I think we've already posed there before, but we switched it up. I'll just say that we switched it up, and we're doing an outro in a different spot where we first started the video. This is where we ended. We did rear delt flies, like reverse, and then I think we also did lateral raises, which I did not include in the workout, and then overhead tricep extension, just because it just doesn't look good. And you got to be on gear and look absolutely jacked for it to look actually dope. and it just looks boring. Some workouts are boring when you do them, low-key. Like, I consider a lot of workouts very boring. Like, who wants to do squats? Who wants to do leg extension, bro? Like, shit's for fucking, like, D-tier gym cells, even though I do them. It's okay, though. But hopefully tomorrow we can do a day in the life video. I really hope I stay consistent with it. I mean, I'm pretty much just, it's gonna be a long video, more than likely. I mean, who knows? We'll see. If I don't do it, then I'm sorry. But we're going to go with the, initiative of doing it. Also, peep the shirt. I kind of showed it in the beginning of the video. I think it says salvation. I don't even know what this is. I can't read it. But the shirt says, so Christ was sacrificed once to take away the sins of the many. And he will appear a second time. Yes, he will appear a second time. And for those that don't know, he will appear a second time to run judgment on the world for everything that has happened in this corrupted society that we live in. But it says not to bear sin, but to bring salvation to those who are waiting for him. So if you believe in God and you believe that Jesus died on the cross for your sins, and you acknowledge of now this is just me adding this, but I would say be acknowledged of the sins that you made, and don't just go by, keep continuing doing the same thing over and over again. Try to be a better person. Try to not live in lust. I think that's the one thing that I'm so thankful I have overcome, and I think God has helped me steer away from it, because I had a bad porn addiction. I'll admit it. I mean, I wasn't saying it's addiction. I willingly did it like 3 times a day. Actually, no, 5 times is a stretch. I would say 3, like once a day at least. 3 times max ever. But like, dude, it got so bad to a point where I'll go on my lunch at work and just like knock one out, bro. And I feel like from right then and there, bro, it just kind of like developed a mindset of how unhealthy it is, and how it just like, it promotes like ED. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, a lot of dudes get like desensitized from just, sexual life, and whenever they do stuff with another female, then it's like their mind is all messed up. And it's a drug. I would say it's a drug, and I feel like it's just the worst thing you can do. I feel like it's a very much of a sin, and it's just so bad for your mental health. It really does take a toll. I mean, you might get that dopamine release, you might get that feel good, but like at the end of the day, bro, you really think about it, every time you do it, you just feel like you regret it. And yeah, it's not good, bro. It's really hard. A lot of people don't know what to do, how to cope with it. Get out, stay out, and be about. That's literally what I would recommend, because the more you're inside your room, the more you're not finding something productive to do. Like, if I was not doing social media, if I was not doing bodybuilding, I was in my room, bored, stressed, I would find my way back into that. But I go in my Bible, do my Bible schoolwork, do social media, watch TV, walk, like eat my meal prep. Like, I'm so busy, I don't even have time for a lot of things, bro. And I also have schoolwork on top of that, and sometimes I just doom scroll. Like, my body's so exhausted, and also my test is very, very, very low, so I don't have a drive for it. But whenever I had a drive, which not even too recently, like, I just didn't think to just do any of that, because my mind is so strong-willed, and I've grew that. It took time, but like, anyone could get off of anything. Not everything is permanent. Everything's temporary. It's just because your mind is battling against you every single day. Like eating, some people think have a hard time eating. No, it's your mindset. It's your mind just telling you, no, you're gonna eat this much. Some people will eat until they have to throw up in order to gain food or gain weight, and I had to do that for my bulk. Like, my body would not let me eat after a certain point, and there was times where I ate like 1,000 calories, but I kept eating and eating and eating, and you build that tolerance. That's with anything. But I want to show you the back of this shirt if you guys didn't see it, but this is the back of it. It's Jesus on the cross. This is absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it. And then I have this bracelet right here. It says, saved by the blood of Jesus. I highly recommend this brand. This is self-promoting, but I'm also not even sponsored or an ambassador. It's called Fear the Lamb. Fear the Lamb. And honestly, it's amazing, bro. Daily Bible verse, you tap your phone. Honestly, I love this. And, despite Gymshark, Young LA, Brave Divinity, Control Insanity, like, this is a shirt that I love wearing, regardless of being in or outside the gym. How much compliments I get, it just shows how the world is slowly healing, but it's still in a bad place, and it only gets worse. But the only person you could believe on and just hope for the best things to come at the end of the day is God, Jesus, our King, our Lord and Savior. He is going to be there for us. For those that don't believe in God and don't think, he's listening, he is. He's not going to give you everything that you ask for. That's not how it works. Legitimately, that's me going to a millionaire asking for money. No. Build a relationship with him. Talk to him. He is there. He is going to do things in your life. He knows how your life plays out. So if things happen for a reason, you got to think about it like that. Things will happen for a reason. You're going to have hardship, and you're going to have to overcome it, because that's what it is to be human. It is a test. I personally think it's a test. Every single thing that has happened throughout my prep, happened even now, my moods, everything is a test. What am I going to go to? What am I going to rely on? I go to God. And sometimes, sometimes it's just that, bro. And it sounds crazy, but you really just gotta just talk to him, man. Talk to him. I know this is very spiritual, but I really do want to spread a good message. I want people to remember me, not just because of my fitness shit, but I also want to help people get closer to God and also just be a better version of themselves, because at the end of the day, that is the reason why I'm here. If I don't blow up and only it just gets passed off to a certain amount of you, at the end of the day, you're still hearing it. But without further ado, thank you every single one of you guys. Ones that are new here, love you guys. You guys are amazing. If anyone has any questions, jump down below, and I'll see you guys in a leg day.